All right. I have Lady Justice, Scales of Justice, gavel because of the judge. I became a judge because of my dad, who was in the sheriff's department, and he was a boxer in the military. He was in the Marines, and that's the Marines. This I call my black and gray legal arm. All the reasons why I became a judge. I started in January of 2004, and I quickly learned that the majority of the people that came in front of me were here for drug and alcohol related issues. So I knew there was a problem with drugs and alcohol. Before I became a judge, you think it is, but you really don't know how prevalent it is in our society. So our sheriff and I got together and we were brainstorming about what we could do to try to help this problem, and we started talking about drug court. The thought is drug court is a soft-on crime, and it's not a soft-on crime, it's smart-on crime. Judges typically motivate people by, I'm telling you not to do this, and if you do this, you're going to go to jail. It's a punishment. We found out from doing that for hundreds of years, it doesn't really work. Jail did not motivate any of them. A guy said to me today, one of the graduates, Nick, I can do 4 months in jail standing on my head. It's easy. So if you're going to someone's going to use and you want to throw them in jail, you're giving them a free vacation. We're trying to do positive reinforcement instead of negative reinforcement. These people are motivated by things such as family, occupation. It can be a little thing. I started doing the Tootsie Pops, giving people Tootsie Pops. When I would give them to people, I would hold them so they would look back at me. And just the eye contact, that showing someone that you care for them as opposed to wanting to throw them in jail, makes an impact on people. That's what it looks like. When I was 18 years old, I lost my leg in a motorcycle accident. And that was very traumatic for me. I was very big into sports and I did a lot of things physically, and therefore it was a tremendously huge change in my life. And after I went to law school, or while I was in law school, I had the doctor that did my surgery, and I was in my mid-20s, say to me, Scott, can you talk to this young man who lost both of his legs in an accident? When I walked into his house, he had all the drapes pulled. It was dark in the house. I could just tell he was the same way I was when I lost my leg. I sat and talked to that kid for an hour, and I told him about my experiences. Didn't see the kid or hear anything about him for, I'd say 10 years. And then one Sunday I was sitting reading the newspaper, and there was a story about this guy and how he's changed his life around, got married, has kids, owns his own garage, and he said in that article that he owed everything to me. And to know that you have affected someone's life in a positive way like that is very powerful. And it's a fantastic feeling to know that you're able to help someone. That's why I wanted to become a judge. That's why I wanted to go into drug court, because I knew these are people that I could potentially help the greatest. I go to weekly meetings, and there are people there that are a little skittish about me. One, I'm a judge, and two, why are you here? You don't have addiction. I continue to go to those meetings because I've become a better person. I don't use the excuse that, oh, you did this to me or you made me do this. No, I control how I'm going to react. And I think that's the major thing we teach people in recovery and the drug court, is how to react to those types of situations and take ownership of your own reactions. The United States has more people in prisons than any other country. And I think people are just to the point where let's get smart on crime, let's don't get tough.